is running through my veins. Oh, this line can't be tamed. There's fire in my blood. Burn.
Right then, hello everyone and welcome back to the Assetto Corsa Flight Championship okay, we're here for oh no, oh that's not good, that is not good at all, and that is a very, I think something's something's wrong with the AI, I think, on this track. That is not meant to happen, that's not meant to happen in the slightest. Oh my, that did not happen during testing. Okay, that
is the weirdest.
That is the worst start ever. Oh my goodness me. We apologize for that.
If I'll be honest, that is the worst. That is the weirdest start that I've ever seen.
Okay, we're gonna
in AOC.
I think if we maybe try, yeah, we're gonna try restarting it real quickly. So that is the weirdest thing. That is probably in all of the fucking months now I've been commentating for the ACOC. I think that's probably that takes the damn cake. Goodness me. Yeah, we're gonna restart quite shortly. I don't know what.
That was not meant to happen. Seriously.
That is very weird. Okay, we're gonna have to hope that this works again. It's so weird. It worked. It worked completely fine during testing. This is an absolute Formula E moment. For those who remember back to the 2017 season, where we kept having issues with the AI in Formula E.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well. Oh god. I feel like there's only one option left. Change.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a panic mode at the moment, so we apologize. The entire staff chat is just descending into chaos, but we're trying to get this fixed. So don't worry, guys. We'll be we'll be with you in a moment. I guess I could take this time to introduce the commentators. I'm your commentator Miran FG, and alongside me is Pausa once again for Porsche Supercup for the third successive time.
Yes, I feel going into this race, I mean, a lot of things happened throughout the championship. Of course, being the Porsche Supercups, quite a close tight battle. Alex Luan leads the championship standings with Cameron Cole in second place, 25 points. Luan has 26, mind you. Jose Lucas, 22 points for Leica Racing Middle East team.
Okay, here we are. This time I don't think they should just pile drive themselves into the wall. Let's see, can they make it out of the pit lane? As you see, we're running the full layout this time, because that one actually works.
Now that works.
And it works! Way! Finally! But, yeah, we were running the issue, which we were really not expecting, was that we were running the shortened WTCR layout of Paul Ricard, which skips basically the entirety of the first sector. and it deviates onto the Mistral straight, basically. And for some reason the AI just completely go into the wall, which did not happen during testing, so that was really strange, and we just weren't anticipating that. So we're now running the full layout of Paul Ricard, so we should see longer lap times, but the race distance has been reduced to 12 laps. It was supposed to be 19 laps, but it is now 12. So this is gonna be quite exciting then, as we witness Cameron Cole making his way around the Paul Ricard circuit. I think before we get underway with the qualifying, now we've got 20 minutes of qualifying just ahead of us here. I will go through the tracks of the circuit. Paul Ricard, located in Le Castellet, near the French city of Marseille. The circuit was first opened in 1970, 52 years ago now, so it's been quite a while. And the French Grand Prix came here a year later in 1971 at this circuit. They raced here for quite a while, actually, all the way up until 1990, before the track was taken off the calendar. And then you got some other series here as well. There's stuff like there's endurance championships, GT championships, GT Open used to come here, TCR, GT World Challenge, and then a few regional series in France as well. Stuff like the Alpine, should I say? Sorry, God, the English pronunciation is slipping in. The Alpine Elf Europa Cup, and then the FFSA GT Championship, along with many other series to come here. But today this track is mostly home to open wheel racing series and then a few GT series as well. But now through onto the track details. This circuit has been upgraded it has actually been upgraded quite a lot since its introduction in 1970. The circuit had quite the renovation a few years ago, obviously, to make it suitable for Formula 1 here once again. But the current layout, which is this is the layout without the Mistral chicane, called 1AV2. This track is about 5.77 kilometers long, 13 turns, and the race lap record is a 140.1. However, that is in an LMP2 car, so I think we should be seeing lap times in the 2-minute marks, just about, I'd say. So yeah, this is gonna be quite interesting though, as Paul Ricard usually has delivered quite a lot when it comes to the ACOC. We've had Formula 1 and Formula E here, both producing quite exciting races. So I think we'll be in for quite a thriller here at Paul Ricard, as Cameron Cole, the man who won at Sepang, posts the first time on the board. Christian Russell posts a 2:04.09, as David Byers, the British driver, gets himself into the 2:03s. So the 2:03.799 as the times are now coming in on the board. Joshua continues lap as Ryan Adam, the Italian driver, slots into second place behind Dave Byers. Jatis Terzic goes P7, as there goes Alex Luan, the man who won in rainy conditions at Barcelona, obviously, P6 at the moment. Gabriel Gomez in the BWT Lechner racing car goes P2, as Rail Patel for Megatron Lechner Racing now goes fastest. Let's see if anyone can top that time, 2:03.766 by the British-Indian driver, or should I say Indian-British driver, as he runs with Indian nationality now. Jose Lucas, currently slowest out of the bunch, but it's only the first 14 times on the board. Then we're waiting for, I think it is, 8 cars to cross the line. Hemmo Tyford, the man from Finland, goes ahead of Jose Lucas. Oli Boaks goes into P2, 2 positions up on his teammate Gabriel Gomez there in P4. BWT Lechner was looking quite good in these first few races. They scored some decent points. Obviously, Boaks, who scored a podium at Sepang, so he'll be hoping to chase down that victory today. As Michal Valiak slots into P19, Boss Kelly, the Northern Irish driver, into P18. Giuseppe Stella for Dynamic Motorsport, currently in 19th place. Not looking very good for Dynamic Motorsport so far. Obviously a 3-car entry they are, but it's not looking very good, as Luca Eiger now goes fastest, dethrones Rahul Patel of that provisional pole. As we have now all the 20 times on the board, and Rahul Patel was the man who was fastest. As Functional Choshana goes P7. Rahul Patel sits P2 now, as Luca Eiger is currently fastest out of all the 20 times on the board. What do you make of that, Pausa?
Interesting top 6 so fast. As we speak, Ryan Dam goes up fastest. 2 minutes 3.543. Then Terzic goes up third fastest. 2:10 slower, and then you see Alex Luan goes up P11 for the championship leader. Gabriel Gomez goes even quicker than Ryan Adam, and then tops it off by Rahul Patel, 2 minutes 3.405. All these guys, they're trying to find where they can improve their lap time, so that's why they gain a lot of time. As you see there, Alexander Arnold goes 2 minutes 3.610, then Jose Lucas goes 14th fastest. You see there's going to be the other drivers on the back. I think he's trying to prove there's T-Ford goes 11th fastest, almost in the top 10. And then Oli Boats goes up pole position, 2 minutes 3.390. That is a big lap there, Oli Boats, for the BWT.
Yeah. Oli Boaks doing quite well, as we've had the fastest spot on the board switch hands quite a lot now. The 2 Dynamic Motorsport cars improving them. Michael Valiak up at the P11 and Rubino Gonzalez up at the P6. There goes Boss Kelly up at the P12 with Oli Boaks currently fastest from Rahul Patel, and then Gabriel Gomez in P32. The 2 BWT Lechner cars, as I said, looking very strong in qualifying. We'll see if they can keep that. Cam Cole's just going to cross the line, but he cannot improve, unfortunately, as Luca Eiger tries to take back that pole. 7 thousandths off Oli Boaks at the moment, but he gets himself ahead of Rahul Patel then for P2. Function of Chow Shinat, the man from Thailand, goes P7 in the Martinet by Almira car. Obviously, the Martinet team have their home race today, which is quite interesting, as they are on home turf, so I think they will want to impress. As Terzic goes P4, the man from Bosnia, as they're up ahead. This is the Dynamic Motorsport car just coming out of the pit lane. Not quite sure who that is at the moment. Rahul Patel is just going to cross the line. He does not improve. He stays P3 at the moment. As Alexander Arnold is just about to cross the line, the former Mercedes driver, he goes P5. Obviously controversially made the switch to Porsche Supercup a few races ago, and I mean, it's proven quite well for him. For the time being, he's picked up some decent points, but no podium or anything just yet, as Hemmo T-Ford goes up into 4th place. It's a nice improvement from T-Ford, as Oli Boaks at the top now goes even faster, goes into the 2, or well, they were already in the 203s, but into the lower 203.3s, should I say. So Boaks setting an improvement. Michal Valiak sets an improvement as well, but he stays P12. But the big question will be then, can anyone beat Oli Boaks at the moment with 9.5 minutes to go, Pausa? I'd say it's quite likely.
It's quite likely, as we see, you know, these the top 12, I think it's top 12 guys, their times are in a second range, so definitely many of these guys could absolutely improve and just go up to the top. And here he goes now. Fortunately for China, hitting the slipstream on the yellow car. There he goes. He goes far. He goes second fastest, almost clinching the provisional pole from Ollie Bugs. 2 minutes 3.389. And here he goes now. Rubinho Gonzalez, pretty much a clean air. So he would get a decent lap, I would say. But yeah, with Shoshana just get a little bit of slipstream from the car in front. I think that could benefit him a little bit. But yeah, like I said, it's with this series being, you know, a spec series and every cars are literally the same. So Odnan, and there's the Odnan goes P11 fastest, and then Alexander Arnold goes third fastest. 2 minutes 8.39. I mean 891. Sorry. But wow, big lap for Alexander Arnold there. But like I said, it's spec series. It's gonna be really tight for some of these guys. As Herbert T-Fort goes up now in P1. 2 minutes 3.322.
Yeah, by 5,000 of a second as well. Sorry for cutting in there, but 5,000 of a second. Hemo T-Ford right now at the top of the table by, and then you got some of the guys up at the top as well. Charles Scheinert and Arnold could get themselves involved into this as well, and maybe even Rubinho Gonzalez as he goes P3. The Spaniard has quite a good lap time from him, but yeah, you can just see how absolutely close as you said, the entirety of the top 10 almost is at the moment. That is absolutely fantastic to see, and it really is anyone's game for Paul at the moment. Here's Bentley Schaefer, the British driver currently in P19. He's going to want to improve from that last spot on the grid, or the second to last spot on the grid. Unfortunately, he cannot manage that at the moment, as he will stay P19, but he's got 6.5 minutes to improve, basically. Just about over 6.5 minutes. Here's the man in the last place at the moment, unfortunately, Giuseppe Stella, who is just about to round the final corner. He's coming into the pit lane here, so I think he'll be going out again. Yatis Terzic improves, but he stays in P8. Reha Patel is on an in-lap, I think, here. Yes, he is, and I think Kasim Adnan is gonna finish this lap, so we'll see where Adnan can go, as he will cross the line, and it's no improvement for Adnan either. Alex Arnold coming into the pit lane, as we got a few other guys on the route laps here, or on their flying lap, should I say.
So I think T-Fort's coming around the final corner, and it's going to set some lap times once again. Could he even extend his... He does! Extends his advantage even further now. He's going to the 2 minutes 3.279. well, that's even more impressive. So we see David Byers goes still only 12th fastest for him, and Gabriel Gomez for BWT Leclerc. And you see all those guys at the front, they might have ruined each other's lap time, as Rubinho Gonzalez close, but not close enough to gain more time to go up further from P3. As we see now, Gabriel Gomez rounds the final corner. I think he's going to try to go for this lap. And here he goes. Could he improve his lap time? No. Stays 9 fastest for Gabriel Gomez.
Yeah, Gomez not able to match his teammate Boaks just yet up there in second place, but we'll see if he can manage to improve us. Here's a bit of battling. That's Boss Kelly and the Dynamic Motorsport car. No idea which one it is though, as the three of them are basically identical, but it is that's Valiak. So Valiak gets ahead of Kelly there on track. It's been a battling up ahead there as well, as we witness the oh dear, that is Chris Russell, and then there is Alex Luan. I think that is that Alex Luan, as they are going to head into turn 8. I think this is just about side by side, and Russell on the outside there is going to get it done, as they'll head into the next corner. and yeah, Russell is ahead. So that's not going to be nice for these 4 guys, as they're very, very close to track. It's Iger actually, not Luan.
Yeah.
I saw the red stripe with the white thing in the middle, and I thought that was the flag of Vietnam for a second, and I thought that was Luan.
Yeah, but it's not him. It's Luca Iger. But there you see Valyak going wide a bit there. I think it was at turn 12. I think that was turn 12. But anyway, moving on. That's Alex Luan. I think it's on his flying laps. We only have 3.5 minutes to go now, so Luan better make some good lap times. Otherwise, he was stuck at 16th.
He obviously, Luan, the race winner last time out, does not want to be in P16. He is gonna want to set some improvements, as he is just making his way onto the 3rd sector right about now. As there goes Gabriel Gomez, finally gets the improvement that he needs, and he gets himself ahead of his teammate even. So BWC Lechner currently 2nd and 3rd. However, it is the Falco Autotech car of Hemo Tiford who is currently fastest at the moment. So we'll see if anyone is able to dethrone him, as Alex Luan will cross the line. He goes P12 with that improvement. At least it's some form of an improvement. Ollie Boaks still eager to get past his teammate with an improvement once again, as behind him on track is Cam Cole, who's currently in P18. We'll see if Cole can improve on this lap as well. Same goes for Ollie Boaks as they make their way around sector 2. Cole is, oh dear, yeah, 2nd off. He's not having fun behind Cam Cole at the moment. Kasim Adnan now goes P5. So yeah, that is a good improvement for him. 9,000 of a second faster than Function of Chow Shinat. As we just got about a minute remaining, there's 3 cars into the pits: Gonzalez, Valyak, and Lucas. So those guys won't be improving anymore. But the rest, it is hunting time for that pole position, as Ollie Boaks will just start his lap. So will Cam Cole, as Boaks just crosses the line. Chris Russell's into the pits, so he will be aborting that lap. As Boss Kelly's going to cross the line, he does not improve, unfortunately. Giuseppe Stella in the dynamic motorsport car.
Definitely Stella's not having a great time here in 20th right now, but now it goes up 12 fastest. Goes up into 2 minutes 3 finally, breaking through that 2 minute 3 barrier. And it goes, as we see the others, 36 just starting his flying lap. Ryan Adam not improving at all. We only have about 40 seconds left. As Bentley Schaffer, could he improve? Could he even gone into the full 2 minute 3? No, he can't. Alex Luan goes up P11, improves just a tiny bit. Well, he would be happy to start in P11, not in P12. Kasim Adnan still in P5. Just rounds the turn 14 and then turn 15. It's the last corner now. And could he even improve his lap time here? And just coming down into the straight now. Could he improve? Yes, he does. He's got pole position for Kasim Adnan. Big lap.
Yeah, that is absolutely great for Kasim Adnan, as he's now gone fastest by 500 of a second as well. I think that could be the pole for Adnan, but we're gonna wait to see the other guys as they'll make their way around the circuit. Ollie Boaks is on his lap here. He's gonna make his way just around the final corner now. Let's see if Ollie Boaks can set an improvement. Can he take the pole away from Kasim Adnan, or just set an improvement? We will see as he will make his way across the line now. Can Ollie Boaks do it? He's going to cross the line. He goes P3 ahead of his teammate, but it's not enough for the pole just yet. Luca Iger is going to cross the line. Where can he go? He cannot improve. Unfortunately for the Swiss driver, Giuseppe Stella is on his in-lap here as Boss Kelly sets an improvement, goes P17. Not the best day for Giuseppe Stella at the moment, not the day I was hoping for at least, as Gabriel Gomez, let's see if the Brazilian can improve as he's going to cross the line. He can't.
Only 4.
Yeah, it's only fourth for Gomez for the time being. Terzic going to cross the line. He can't improve either. Margins for improvement are very, very small here. Alex Arnold's going to cross the line. He goes ahead of Functional China with that improvement, but it's only P6 for the German. Bentley Schaffer can get himself out of last place. Yes, he can, as he goes P17. Dave Byers improves up into 14th place as Alex the One with yet another improvement gets himself ahead of Yatis Terzic. Hemo Tiford then, this is going to be the man to watch. Can he reclaim that pole from Kasim Adnan as he's going to cross the line? And he can't. I think it is going to be Kasim Adnan who's going to be on pole position, as Adnan is just on his in-lap here, as he is coming in, and we'll just wait for him to go across the line and into the pit lane, and there he is, and that's qualifying done and dusted, and it means that Kasim Adnan, for the first time in his career, is on pole position. That was a very exciting qualifying, would you say, Pausa?
Very exciting indeed. A lot of drivers, they're just trying to find anywhere they could that tried to improve the pace and improve the lap time. But in the end, Kasim Adnan take the pole position at the Paul Ricard race here.
Yeah, very, very well done from Kasim Adnan. I think he is going to be delighted with that, but we'll see if he can keep the other two of Hemo Tiford. And obviously Tiford scored a podium last time out, so he'll be hoping to score the podium once again. And then there's Ollie Boaks behind as well, who is no slouch, as we know. But enough about that. Let's go through the starting grid then before lights out at Paul Ricard. We'll do this just as we always do. I'll take position 1 to 10 and you take 11 to 20. So it's Kasim Adnan who starts on pole position, the man from Syria on pole, and accompanying him in the front row is Hemo Tiford for Fach Autotech in P2. Ollie Boaks starts P3. It's an all BWC Lechner. Second row is Ollie Boaks in third, and then it's Gabriel Gomez in P4. Robinho Gonzalez, good qualifying for him as he starts P5. That is Alexander Arnold there in P6. Function of China starts P7, followed by Luca Eiger in P8. Then Israel Patel who starts in P9. And Alex Luan rounds out the top 10.
It is Terzic who lines up P11. And then in 12th place is Ryan Adam for the MRS Cup Racing team. And then Giuseppe Stella lines up in 13th place, and then David Byers lines up 14th in 7th row. Row 8 is Michael Valjak and Christian Russell. Both lines up in row 8, 15th and 16th respectively. Bentley Schaffer and Boss Kelly lines up 17th and 18th. And rounding out the top 20 is Cameron Cole and Jose Lucas.
Yes, a very, very interesting qualifying grid then, but let's get on the way with the race, shall we? As we are now here awaiting the lights. It's Kasim Adnan on pole, Hemo Tiford in P2, and lights are now coming on. We've got 6 lights. And we are on our way at Paul Ricard. That's a very good start for Kasim Adnan. I think he's done what he needs to, but it's a lightning start for Ollie Boaks, as he's already alongside Hemo Tiford there. Are they 3 wide as Gomez gets involved now? But I think Boaks got at the inside line. Is that 3 wide for P2 coming into the first corner? Boaks on the inside. Tiford's gonna get squeezed in the middle as the BW Lechner sandwich. Gomez forces his way through on Tiford and Boaks. Great start for Gabriel Gomez. But Boaks is going to have to stay back for P4. He's going to try to get the Hemo Tiford here. Alex Arnold could be putting the pressure on the young British driver here as Adnan's absolutely pulled away. Look at that. As they head into turn 5, I think that is. There's Alex Arnold on the inside of Ollie Boaks. Arnold on the inside line. Can Boaks get the better exit as they head into turn 7? Arnold on the inside line there. Obviously, Alex Arnold with experience around this circuit. Famously, he crashed with Mohammed Patel at this track in 2018, but Alex Arnold gets through on Ollie Boaks there for P4. That's Boaks down to P5, but Gabriel Gomez, what a start for him, as there's Luca Eiger and Robinho Gonzalez side by side. as they will head down the very, very long Mistral straight. Obviously, no chicane. As I think Iger, with the slipstream, has got him past just about. As they will head into turn 8, wheel-to-wheel. Boaks, or sorry, not Boaks. Gonzalez on the inside. Iger's going to be on the outside line there. As Iger switches to the inside into turn 9. Can he find a way past? He does Chow shine up in the Martinet by Almiral car, but he can't quite get past as Iger still looking for a way past, but I don't think he can do it just yet. I think Gonzalez will keep that P6 from the man from Switzerland, but he's looking for a way past. He's going to the inside, going to the outside, just trying to seize every little opportunity that he can to try and get past the Spaniard, but at the moment nothing is coming out of that. But there in the background, that's Alex Luan and his teammate Chow Shynut, as the two are going to be side by side now, heading through the final corner. It's going to be good for Chow Shynut to get the inside line into turn 1 as they approach lap 2 out of 12. Let's see if Chow Shynut can hold off his Vietnamese teammate, as the two Martinet cars going to scrap for position. Battle for P8 well on the way now, as Chow Shynut's going to be on the inside. Woof, Alex Luan on the curve there, using all the track available to him, as the two are going to be side by side. Once again, wheel-to-wheel action here at Paul Ricard. We love to see it. There's going to be Luan on the inside, heading into turn 3, through turn 4. Chow Shynut cuts across there and he gets past. Successfully defending from his teammate. Luan trying to defend from David Byers for P10. The man he got past at the start, as he's going to be on the inside line. Byers trying to go the long way around, as Patel's absolutely fallen down to P11. Luan though defending successfully from Byers there in P9. And I think finally we can breathe out. What a start that was, Pausa.
Big start for big start for Kasim Atman. He just have a lightning start from the starting point, and he just lead away now 1.1 seconds. But Gabriel Gomez is right behind. But then you see other battles on the back is lighting up so much. We obviously couldn't rest our breath at all. But here goes, I think it's Rahul Patel, looking for a move. He's really close on Byers. He's looking on the outside. He just went wide, and I think he might open up a chance for Boss Kelly, but it doesn't look like it was enough. But he stays 13th. But yeah, big start for Kasim Atman and everybody else. And here goes Christian Russell going wide, and Teresic in P14 still trying to look for a move, but still wasn't quite enough yet.
Yeah, Terzic could not quite get past, but he's got Michal Valiak to deal with, as Valiak sends one on the inside into the final corner. Can he make that stick? As it's going to be side by side. Very opportunistic stuff from Michal Valiak. We love to see that, as we're going to be side by side into the first corner. Terzic just about ahead, as the two Balkan drivers going to scrap for position. Terzic's going to be on the inside. Valiak's going to have to go a long way round, and maybe not, as he tucks back in. So he can't quite get that done, but that was opportunistic from Valiak.
Very opportunistic indeed, Valiak, looking to try to make up grounds, as he is in 15th in the championship and only 2 points. But yeah, he's still trying to gain some grounds and try to go for the point-paying position. But at the moment, it seems like he still can't get past Bosk. Actually, it's Terzic. As we see now, Christian Russell still right behind Boss Kelly. He will get a slipstream in this. On the Mistral straight, as he was seen now. Russell had a slipstream, just gaining on the back of Boss Kelly. He looks on the outside. Is it worth it though? Because the next corner is going to be on. Boss Kelly is going to get an inside lane advantage, but he pounds it through now round the outside. On Boss Kelly, can he hold the momentum? He does, but Kelly comes back at him. Down the inside now, right down into the next corner. And, turn 11 we go. It's going to be side by side. Boss Kelly loses a bit of traction. Here comes Russell, just comes it in. P12 is here for him. Having to 12 plays for Christian Russell. Big one.
Yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic move from Christian Russell. I was agreeing with you there, pals. I don't think the outside line would have worked there, but he just pulled it off beautifully. And that is Christian Russell up into P12. Granted, he is he has IndyCar experience, obviously, Christian Russell, but that was a very, very nice move from Russell there. As we now approach lap 4 out of 12, Gabriel Gomez saying the fastest lap, so he is gaining on Kasim Adnan for the lead, but we'll see if he will be able to get close enough. Here's Rahul Patel, currently in P11, as he's chasing down David Byers. Let's see the position gains from the start then. Gabriel Gomez, who obviously we mentioned with that incredible start, up 2 positions. Hamilton Ford down 1, Alex Arnold's up 2 as well, so he started pretty well. Only Boats down 2, unfortunately for him. He had a very good start actually, but he ended up in that 3-wide situation, and he came out as the big loser after that situation. Gonzalez down 1 as well. Iger up 1. Choshai not getting overtaken by Iger, so he's down 1. Luan up 1. Byers up 4. What a great start from Dave Byers, as he has got himself up 4 positions. That is fantastic from him. Patel is down 2. Russell's up 4 as well, so he's done very well. And Boss Kelly up 5. That is fantastic from Boss Kelly. Terzic down 1. Valjak stays where it is. Adam is down 4. Stella is down 4 as well. Schaefer's down 1, and then Lucas is up 1 as he was able to overtake, as he was being, as he was overtaken by Jose Lucas at the start. So that was Cameron Cole down 1. And there we go. That is position gains from the start. And Boss Kelly gaining 5 positions. That's absolutely crazy. Dave Byers, who's gained 4, looking to gain 5 as he's trying to get Alex Luan now on the back of the Vietnamese driver. We'll see if he can make a move here in the following laps then. But yeah, we're on lap 5 out of 12 at the moment, so I think he's got quite a few, or he's got, oh god, I'm sorry, I'm tired today, I can't speak, but he's got quite some time to try it. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, David Byers, I mean, lap 5 out of 12, still pretty much halfway to go, so there's still a bit more time to go for him. As we see now, Gabriel Gomez, who made a lightning start and just overtook 2 positions after his starting spot in 4th. Still trying to catch up to Kasim Adnan. It seems as though he's catching up quite a bit, because the first couple of laps he was like about a second behind. Now he's only about 9,000ths of a second now. Actually, no, 9/10ths. Sorry about that. Yeah, 9/10ths of a second gap. So it's going to be a big one for him. As we see now, David Byers just still right behind Alex Luan. I mean, the slipstream definitely could work. So we definitely already seeing it from Christian Russell. But here he goes, I think, and you could see the other guys on the back. They're still trying to make moves. Valjak trying to defend on Ryan Adam on the back. Byers still, yeah, playing safe, playing some patient games here for David Byers.
Yeah, Byers just waiting behind, trying to get past. Meanwhile, here's Ollie Boats, who is stuck behind Alex Arnold here, as Arnold's losing time to Hemo Tiford up ahead. We'll see if Boats can get past the German then for P4, try and recuperate his losses that he had on his first lap. We'll see if he can get back past Alex Arnold once again, as Gomez sets yet another fastest lap. So Gabriel Gomez really on the pace now, as he's closed down that gap as well. Look at that. He's closed down that gap to 0.5 of a second. So Gabriel Gomez, he sure is gaining. Yeah.
Half a second, jeez. So he definitely have a chance to overtake Kasim Adnan, but I mean, we can't underestimate the Ricard driver. And big move up in the inside goes Jose Lucas. They're going side by side now. Cameron Cole, they're alongside each other now, coming down into turn 3 and 4. And now goes turn 3. Lucas has the inside line. Is not going to get the advantage back for Cameron Cole. Now up in the inside. And now back on the inside, Jose Lucas. There's literally swapping positions on the back row, even though it's on the back. Even though it's on the back of the field, but they still have a lot of battle. Round the outside goes Jose Lucas, goes up into P19.
Beautiful
What
stuff.
a move,
There's one Brazilian making an overtake. We're gonna see a second one here as Gabriel Gomez. This is the battle for the lead on the inside of Kasim Adnan, heading into turn 8. Let's see if he can get this done as they will head into turn 9, wheel to wheel. Gomez on the inside. Adnan's gonna have to defend the no way around. Can he do it though? As he is gonna try, but he's gonna run out of space, and Gabriel Gomez takes the lead of the race here at Paul Ricard. Very nice stuff from Gabriel Gomez. Obviously Formula E race winner. He is now on course to become a Porsche Supercup race winner, even though it is a tier under him. But that is Gabriel Gomez taking the lead of the race.
Yeah, a big move indeed for Gabriel Gomez. And here it goes. Could he hold on to this lead for the next couple of laps to officially going for the Porsche Supercup race winner? But here we see now Kasim Adnan. He's not giving up just yet, eyeing his eyes up. You see Ollie Berg sets a personal best lap time as well. You see on the purple time text. So you see Gomez, and you see, and look at the pace there. Look at the gap there. 7/10 of a second. So it's going to be a slight bit of struggle for Kasim Adnan, since he's leading the race for about 5 laps. And there you see Bentley Schaffer going up right behind in Giuseppe Stella, still eyeing up for the move into turn, maybe into the straights, because that would be the ideal spots for him to overtake, and probably everyone else as well.
Yeah, he could definitely try and get Stella there, but we'll see then as these guys are coming down the main straight, or the Mistral straight, should I say. It's not the main straight. Byers trying to close in on Alex Luan, but I don't think anything's gonna come out of this for Byers just yet. But to Gabriel Gomez, where has that pace come from? As look at that, he's almost leading by a second now. That is absolutely crazy. And but it's great news for Gabriel Gomez though, as he's now leading by 9/10 of a second. So I think that will be quite nice for Gomez. But don't think that's all the battles done. Obviously, there's still battles going on in the midfield here, as Dave Byers is chasing down Alex Luan, and there at the back is Bentley Schaefer chasing down Giuseppe Stella, and then Cole and Lucas are still dueling there as well, as Gabriel Gomez sets a fastest lap on top of that, as he just takes the lead of the race. Now we can push in free air, it looks like, as Ole Boaks might be under a bit of pressure, as Rubinho Gonzalez is gonna try to find his way past Ole Boaks. We'll see if he can though, but at the moment Boaks is gonna stay in P5. Obviously BW Lechner Racing gonna be a very, very good day for them, as both as the Lechner Racing Middle East, who are the championship leaders at the moment, currently out of the points, actually running P19 and P20, and then you have the BW Lechner cars P1, P5, and then the Martinet by Almera cars P8 and P9. So I think theoretically BWT Lechner would take the the team's championship lead here. So that would be quite nice for them.
Oh boy, here it goes, Ollie Boaks. 3/10 now, 2/10 of a second. I think he might have a shot on this corner. Could he go for it? Yes, he does. Goes down the inside. Just after the Mistral straight, goes on the inside. Arnold's trying to hold on the outside. Now down the inside once again for Ollie Boaks. Arnold trying to go for a move. He's ran out of room. and he has to give in the position to Ollie Bogues up into P4 for the BWT Leckner Racing.
Yeah, nice stuff from Ollie Bogues. Finally gets past. He was patient for quite a while there, and it paid off for the Brits. So that is him up into P4, but I think that might be just as good as it gets, because Helmut Tiefort is at the whole 2 seconds up the road, and I have no idea how Bogues is going to gain 2 seconds in 4 laps. As Gabriel Gomez with yet another fast lap. Never mind, that title goes to Ollie Bogues, as it was Helmut Tiefort for a while, but Ollie Bogues takes it now. So look at, Ollie Bogues actually much faster now that he's in free air. So we will see if he's able to close down that gap on Tiefort.
Yeah, definitely top 3 is absolutely spreading out from Ollie Bogues, but yeah, 2 seconds gap. You can see there how far that gap is. You can see there Rubinho Gonzalez, who now trying to look on a move on Alexander Arnold, goes a little bit wide, because I think he had to avoid invasive action a bit on Arnold. But yeah, here it goes. Alexander Arnold now 1.3 seconds away from Ollie Bogues. Now here we go into Mistral Straight. And Gonzalez still trying to look at that, you see a half a second. I don't think that would be enough for overtake though. At least I would say maybe about 4 flat, 4/10 flat to be able to make a move.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Gonzalez not close enough on Arnold just yet. We'll see though if he can get past. He's about for P19. What I love about the Porsche Supercup and its drivers is that every driver will not give a single inch. It doesn't matter what position it is. Everyone is gonna fight it out for the positions, and we've seen incredible battles obviously between Cam Cole and Jose Lucas, as there is Cam Cole having a look on the outside actually, but yeah, these guys have really been going at it the entire race, and it's absolutely fantastic to see, because you think that, I mean, it's only P19, right? Why spend so much time fighting over it? And then there's just these two guys absolutely giving it their all. As surprisingly now, Kasim Adnan is at the fastest lap. So could it be Adnan now chasing down Gabriel Gomez? Does the hunter become the hunted?
Oh boy, I mean, this is what I like about Porsche Supercups. No matter if you're gonna get in front, I mean, not Sepang, definitely not that, but sometimes the leaders, which is maybe lost the pace and then maybe give out, you know, how to give a position to the second place guy, and then it repeats itself. As you know, the second guy comes to first, and then maybe he lost a bit of rubber on his tire, and then he slows down, and then the second place comes back at him again. So this is what I like about a Porsche Supercup or any spec series in the world.
Yeah, it is very nice, and I think we're seeing some absolutely fantastic racing with Porsche Supercup. All these drivers going at the position, absolutely fantastic. We are seeing here, let's see, Rubino Gonzalez, is he close enough to try to Alex Arnold this time? No, not yet. So he stays behind the German for now. But Kasim Adnan not really closing in as much as I thought he would. Obviously it's not Gabriel Gomez types of pace, but we'll see if he can close in on Gomez just a bit. Either way, as a bit of sparks flying there. I think the tires might start to be going off actually. I'm not quite sure on that.
I don't think it's a tire. I think that the bumper hits the track and then it creates.
Oh yeah. It might have been that as well. I just get because AC has this thing where when the tires start wearing off incredibly much, spark starts coming from the tires. So that's why. Yeah, it probably was the bumper. As Helmut Tiefort now says the fast lap of the race. But yeah, Tiefort is interesting though, saying the fastest lap. He could now catch up to Kasim Adnan and try and get him for position. That could be very interesting.
Ooh, Adnam's pace, you can see that it's dropping dramatically now. It's down to a second between him and Gabriel Gomez. Uh-oh, this is not going well for Kasim Adnan, but I think T-Ford, you can see there's 6/10 of a second, now 5/10 of a second, now catching up to Kasim Adnan. It seems as though I think Adnan may have some issues with the tires, or maybe just the graining of the tire itself. We'll see what happens here. You can see T4 now just right behind, only 5/10 of a second, half a second there. But he's going to get a slipstream. 5/10 may not be enough, though. But you never know. He might throw some fancy dive down the inside on after the Mistral straights. We never know. But I don't think that will happen. Yep, it doesn't happen. But we only have 2 laps to go in this race, so he better be quick on making a moves. Otherwise, he will stay third.
Yeah, T4 is going to have one last attempt at trying a move on Adnan, but here goes Schaefer on Stella as Schaefer's going to have the inside line and heading into turn 8. Stella trying to hold him up on the outside line as Bentley Schaefer's going to have the inside here. Can he get it done on Giuseppe Stella as Stella's going to still try to go longer around, but he runs out of track as everyone does on that corner on the outside, and it's going to be Bentley Schaefer who gets past Giuseppe Stella. So nice stuff from Schaefer there. Stella going a bit wide. That's going to allow Jose Lucas to catch up to these boys. And we'll see if anything comes out of that. Luca Eiger on the back of Rubinho Gonzalez here. So that could be quite interesting.
Definitely is. We're now in the final laps. We're now in the final lap of race now.
Yeah, this is gonna be as what on earth? Now Bentley Schaefer sets the fastest lap of the race. That is very weird, but I don't think he's gonna get higher than P17. I'll just say that. Dave Byers then. This is gonna be his final attempt if he wants to get Alex Luan then for P9, and same as Hemmo Clifford, who's gonna try and get Kasim Adnan. So we'll see what comes out of that as they will make their way onto the straight now, and we will see them as Byers now chasing down Alex Luan, and I don't actually think Hemmo Clifford is close enough to try to Kasim Adnan. So I think Adnan actually will. Yeah, there he is. Look, he's not close enough. So I think Kasim Adnan is going to have a P2 in the bag, but we will see.
It's going to be a really close one, and you see Jose Lucas might try and fancy on the inside on Giuseppe Stella. Maybe not. No, not close enough there for Jose Lucas. Has to stay behind. Giuseppe Stella in P18. Oh boy. But
yeah,
here we go.
It's been a very, very exciting race. This man started P4 and he will come out P1 as Gabriel Gomez will see the checker flag first, and Gabriel Gomez wins at Circuit Paul Ricard. He is now a race winner in 2 different tiers. Ollie Boaks coming on P4, not the podium he was hoping for. Kasim Adnan, obviously not the race win either, but still a podium. And Hemmo T-Ford on the podium for a second successive time. So he has done very, very well. Bentley Schaefer, I think, will just take home the fastest lap, so...
Yeah.
and that is it then. That was a very, very interesting race.
Indeed, it was fights throughout the field, even though it's not that much. But yeah, we can definitely see some excitement from our commentary, I guess. But yeah, really exciting race. Congratulations to Gabriel Gomez for winning in 2 tiers now.
Yeah, Formula E and Porsche Supercup. Obviously, I think this is This is nice for Gabriel Gomez, but yeah, I think we should give out driver of the day, maybe.
The standing.
I mean, there's so many interesting performers. I am gonna give it to Boss Kelly, actually, even though I think where did he finish? P12. It does not give out any points. He made up 5 positions. Oh, P13. Yeah, 5 positions he made up. In what is only his second ever HOC race as a whole. That is very, very good from Boss Kelly. And yeah, he's done very well. So my driver of the day goes to Boss Kelly.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you with that for Boss Kelly. Yeah, make up a lot of grounds on the start, and also a couple of moves. Actually, he lost a bit. I think he lost a bit of a position. I think, but still, 5 positions gain with on your second race in this league is quite an achievement for him. So yeah, my driver of the day will also be Boss Kelly.
Yeah, very well done from him. We'll go through the final classifications. Actually, we should have probably done that before we did driver of the day. But it's Gabriel Gomez who takes the victory. I'll just speed through this if you're fine with that, Pausa.
Yeah.
It's Gabriel Gomez who wins from Kasimadan in P2. Hemo Tiford on the podium once again, P3. Then it's Ole Bogues P4. Alex Arnold P5. Then it's Robina Gonzalez, Luca Eiger P6, P7. Then the 2 Martinet cars, Pongchong China P8. Then it's Alex 1 P9, then it is David Byers in P10, then we have Rael Patel in P11, Christian Russell P12, Boss Kelly P13, Terzic P14, Valek 15th, Adam 16th, Schaefer with the fastest lap P17, then Stella, Lucas, and Cole. But yes, that is it then for ACOC today. It's been very, very exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Do you have anything to say before you go, Pausa?
Oh boy. I think it's really a more experience for me with these spec racing and ACOC, and I would definitely say there's a lot of a lot of moves made, and yeah, overall an interesting race.
Yeah, it was very, very exciting. We saw a lot of overtakes and a lot of just general action. It was a very, very nice race. And yeah, that is it for the ACOC today. And for the Porsche Supercup, Porsche Supercup will return next week. No, it will return the week after next week at Silverstone. But yeah, for now, it is a very action-packed ACOC weekend, as we will have Formula 2, Formula 1 at Circuit de Paul Ricard. And then we will have the first ever WTCR race at South Africa at the Kyalami circuit. So make sure to not miss any of those races coming up this weekend, as we're going to have all tiers except Formula E, unfortunately, as we could not really fit that into schedule. But we'll have all those tiers coming up, so it's going to be very, very exciting. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But that's been it for me. I've been Mir Nauji.
Happy Pausa.
Thanks so much for watching. We will see you when